So we're here with our daughter Emily to review.
What movie are we reviewing?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, and it's kind of late, so we're in our pajamas.
I had to put a shirt on to do this video. We didn't want the girls to get too crazy.
But
this is what I wear for pajamas.
She likes Nickelodeon. So for every day of October, we would like to watch some sort of a horror or scary movie or Halloween related movie or fall related movie.
Christmas.
No, not Christmas.
No Christmas movies.
But we just watched a Christmas movie.
No, technically it's a Halloween movie too. So we watched A Nightmare Before Christmas. So sit up, Emily. What did you think of it?
It was good.
What did you like about it?
Okay. I liked that they didn't get to destroy Santa when they tried to.
That's good.
That's good. You don't want to destroy Santa.
What was your favorite
You
part?
would definitely be on the naughty list.
Super naughty list.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was when
Move your hair so people can see.
the This Is Halloween song, the first part.
This is Halloween.
Can you sing it?
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
That's good.
Way to go. She liked this movie a lot when she was younger. Do you remember that? Yeah.
She didn't, like tonight, she didn't pay a ton of attention. She was more interested in coloring. But,
when she was like 3, she really liked it. Our
I
3-year-old
thought I
though,
was 4.
3 or 4, our 3-year-old kept saying, "This is scary."
yeah, he was not a fan. Jenna also is not a fan, apparently.
Well,
She told me, like, I was like, let's do a video on this, because we're going to watch Gerald's game next, which Jenna picked. And I thought, well, if we want to do one every day for October, we need to do one today. So we'll go ahead and do that. And she was like, yeah, I didn't pay attention. I don't know what happened. I think Sally held a rose at some point.
Yes,
And
she did.
I was like, wait, that's all you know? And she was like, yeah, wasn't she sad and singing?
Wait.
And
Actually, she was holding a chrysanthemum.
A chrysanthemum. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah. And I was like, wait, so what? You've seen it before. What's your favorite part? And she's like, no, I've only seen it like maybe 5 years ago was the first time, and I never pay attention to it. I just don't care about it because I didn't watch it when I was a kid.
That is the truth.
Doesn't that make you guys sad that you didn't watch that as a kid?
I didn't watch it
Okay.
as a kid.
They weren't allowed to watch it because their parents weren't interested.
No, I watched it in theaters when I was a kid.
I don't remember watching
Okay.
it. I don't think I ever did.
My mommy or daddy's parents wouldn't let them watch the movie at the theater unless they were interested.
Yeah, both of our dads, we had this conversation earlier, would only take us to the movies if it was movies they wanted to see. Like, I remember my dad and my granny and I went to see, I wanted to see Independence Day because it was Aliens and Will Smith was cool at the time.
Aliens.
So I wanted to go see that. And my dad was like, I don't want to see that. So he went with me and my grandmother to the theater and then went and watched Eraser by himself.
Yeah, see, my mom
That
was.
seems like something boring.
My mom was good about taking me to see movies that I wanted to see. And like she would always watch TV, like whatever I like to watch. But my dad, he wasn't really like that. And my dad usually worked away a lot until I was like 7. So it was a lot of times just me and my mom. And my
That's
mom
my
was
age.
better
My
about
age is
taking me
7.
to do things. But my dad not so much. He was a really good dad though. But I mean, well, he had his flaws just like everybody does. But
Mom said once we went to Chicago that when they went to get their car washed, they did something fun about Under the Sea.
yeah, he did do that. I mean, he wasn't like a terrible dad, so I don't want people to think that. Like, that was not the case. But, you know, I was not abused or mistreated, really. You know?
This has really got
way
off topic. And we're keeping it on the movie.
Yeah.
Don't bring up every story you've ever heard.
But, so, What was your favorite part then?
My favorite part of the movie is when Jack decides to become Santa Claus, and instead of delivering you know, dolls or action figures or cars,
that was actually my favorite part.
He delivers like killer snakes and trees that eat people and just terrible.
It was really. I do remember the part whenever he was like describing like what Santa Claus was like, and he was like Santa Claus,
and they call him Santy Claus.
And like it was like everything that you would think of like Santa, it was like totally the opposite. Like
he missed the point completely.
It. Yeah, so that was really funny. But like to be honest, and this is probably going to be like kind of a minority opinion, I'm not really a big fan of a lot of like Tim Burton. That's who did it, right? Tim Burton stuff, like the claymation and all that kind of stuff. I've never been crazy about it. Like we tried to watch The Corpse's Bride. Didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't care for Corpse Bride, probably because I didn't see it until I was an adult. Like it doesn't have nostalgia, and nostalgia really plays a big factor in movies.
I agree with that.
If you like them or not.
Well, then sometimes like you watch a movie and you think about it as a kid and like how much you loved it, and then you watch it as an adult and you're like, wow, wow. Like it's not as great sometimes. What
was your favorite part? You said where he was leaving bad Christmas gifts to you?
She liked the song, she said.
Oh yeah, the song.
Oh, I changed my mind. I liked when he delivered like Christmas trees that eat you actually.
Who was your favorite character?
Jack.
Jack?
My favorite character is either Sally or Zero.
Zero's a good character.
The dog. He's cute. I liked it also like whenever he went by his grave and like snapped and then he became like a ghost.
Yeah,
that was cute.
That is cute. So there's also a book of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and maybe we checked it out from the library.
We've read it before.
But we read it to Emily when she was younger, and she wasn't that impressed with the book. She really liked the movie a lot more. Now I don't think she's super impressed with the movie.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with rattlesnakes now.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Rattlesnakes delivering. That's what it has to do with the movie.
Oh, okay.
But
she's talking about the snakes in the movie. I see.
I guess this is our review of. So let's see. Either give it a thumbs up, a thumb sideways, or thumbs down.
What's a thumb sideways?
That means like it was okay. This means really good, okay, and it stunk. Okay. Do yours?
I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I went and saw it in theaters in 1993 with my mom and my stepsister. I don't know if my stepdad went or not. We would usually go do things and he would just stay in bed and sleep.
You want to know what upside down thumb means?
What's that?
Okay, it was upside down means that it was good, okay, and bad at the same time.
And one of the things, I was telling Jenna this earlier, I had this movie on VHS, and one of the things that I loved about it was the VHS case. It was the plastic VHS cases, the large ones that Disney used, but it was black instead of white. And I just thought that was the neatest things. When I was a kid and things weren't the color they were supposed to be, it attracted me very much.
Well, see, my whole thing is like, okay, so I watched the parts of the movie and I thought it was okay, but I don't get why it has such a big following. And like if you go into like certain stores, they sell a bunch of the
because it's awesome.
Like, I guess it must be nostalgic for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot, and plus it's just really good.
Well, because like
if you look at when you go to Comcast to click on a movie, it will tell you the Rotten Tomato percentage, and it's like 95%
what does that
critics
mean?
And like 91% viewers. So you're in a very, very small minority by saying you don't like it.
Well, yeah, I guess. But see, when I was a kid, my big movie was Hocus Pocus. Like, I watched that so many times that eventually the video store let my parents buy it because I was the only one that had ever rented it. And I would rent it like every day. So eventually
My
I let
movie
him
is Captain Underpants. I've watched it 13 times. That's true.
and
I'm
She
not
has watched it a
exaggerating.
lot.
and so like I think a lot of kids have fond memories of like Halloween and
I've still
going
never watched
trick-or-treating.
Hocus Pocus all the way through.
I know, and to me that's like
Every time
a
she
crime.
puts it in, I just get so bored.
To me that's a crime. See, whenever I watch it, I get like so nostalgic. I'm like, yay! You know, like that's one that we're gonna plan to watch this.
I watched it one time with Mom, and I didn't really like it. It was a some sideways.
What?
It was sideways.
It was okay. Actually, I give it a thumbs up.
Okay, we're gonna watch it again then, right now.
No!
We are gonna watch it this month. You don't have to watch it,
Sideways.
but
It's actually
I love it. A lot of people love it,
When you do the thumbs down, you gotta make a fart
and if
sound.
you do love it, what's that Halloween store called? The one that went into Kmart.
Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, they have a line of Hocus Pocus stuff that you can buy, like pillows and costumes. And I thought about getting a costume and being one of the people, but I
Shut
don't know.
up, him.
Alrighty, so I guess this is our video, our review of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Tell everybody bye, Emily.
Bye.
Goodbye. Laugh maniacally.
Make mean faces.
You're supposed to laugh maniacally. I have the worst
Taste in
maniacal-
movies. Alright, we've annoyed these people long enough.
Okay.
If you're one of the 7 lucky people who watched our video, say something and think, what's their secret word?
Pickles.
No.
No, it has to be Halloween themed.
Oh, okay.
No.
Scary.
Pumpkin King.
Scary pickles.
No, Pumpkin King.
Private part.
It's private parts. So if you watched our video, say private parts.